Okay. So, hang on. So I'll switch y'all over here. We don't have the new overlay. We don't have a new overlay for here yet, and it's gonna be a little tricky to decide. But as it would turn out, you know, we haven't done any. I should re-enable squats for today. I'm feeling all right. I can do those. There we go. Thanks, Nama. Yeah, it's, oh golly, I got distracted. I was pulling up the model, but I was re-enabling squats, so... Oh, we don't have a push-up. We don't do push-ups. We do sit-ups is what we have. I need to go through a bunch of folders, basically. Which... No, it was this, yes. We don't have sit-up count either, because I haven't started counting them before. Really, here maybe... Where is it? Run mile? I can't run a mile on command. Probably could, but golly, don't really want to right now. Okay, let's see. Looks like 19 is the most recent. I just did the next bigger number. Have to use the redeems. In order to have the redeems, yeah, speaking of redeems, hang on. There was another thing I need to do. Is this broken? This is broken, okay. Whoops. We're still gonna exit. We're gonna reopen, streamer.bot. I'm all over the place, and I should have expected this. We're at 19. Where's VRM? Here it is. So we're going to try, like, this. Okay. So far so good. Let's actually, hang on. Okay. Whoa. Okay, hang on. So, golly. Alright, so, this is what we've got right now. Mouth isn't as responsive as the other one. And that's a little bit of an unfortunate, consequence of the fact that, I forget, but, right, because the other one used blend shapes to, basically mesh any position, like, it could go between different positions of mouth. But for me here, if it can't properly get a position for my mouth, then it's going to just do none of them. It's just going to do none of them. And I've got to find a better way of doing that. I might end up just changing the mouth entirely. Golly, I feel so silly. You know what I mean? Golly, yeah, indeed. It's so different, you know? But I mean, it's the same, but it's different, you know? Oh, 20 sit-ups? Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Test that part out. I do want to get streamer.bot up again. Oh, and 50 squats, of course. Golly, I haven't tested. I don't. I'm so nervous. It's not gonna update properly down there. What I am seeing is that, either the tracker is, hang on, face tracking, look at camera off. Okay. Silly Timmy. So now I can look over at y'all. So that's something, anyway. This might be a good... I might need to... Here, I'm gonna switch my camera's position. So that instead of looking... golly. How's this? No, it still thinks I'm like super leaning up. I'm trying to find the best place for my camera, and unfortunately where it just was is the best place for it. Because I'm worried that it isn't seeing my mouth as much as it should. Ah. You don't know if it's possible on 3D tracker, but your Live 2D has the option of tracking by mouth shapes bound by vowel sounds instead of visual cue. Yeah, that that would help, but I don't think I have that kind of thing. It's definitely possible, but I don't know if this particular tracker has it. So if I go face, we can put this over here as well. If we look for no. Golly. Yeah, I don't know. That exact thing would be helpful, Nama. I just don't know how it's done. It also might just do that anyway. Oh golly, that's a weird position. Stream up is up now. So that's good. Then we need to, this is the worrisome part, because either it works flawlessly or it's completely broken, you know? So far it's completely, well, hang on. Okay, so the origin of the model seems to be different than the previous one, you know? So I've got to like scooch it down somewhat for this. But once we have that, we need to scooch down more. Hang on. Maybe this is partially because I was trying to mess with the camera. Alright, angle it upwards. Alright, almost. Ooh. It's a bit active. Golly, that's a bit too active as well. Okay, we're learning some things. Let's also zoom out a bit, maybe. Yeah, I know, I'm sorry. I didn't expect that. So, okay. Golly, hang on. So bouncy, I didn't mean to. I'm new to making physics happen. Alright, so, this is like... Golly! I'm so nervous. Love the tail? Thank you. It's way wigglier than I expected it to be. But, you know, it's kind of fun. Right? I don't suppose I could grab it or anything. But, looks great. I'm glad you think so. What's great to say? Sorry, you got me on mute after your day and your animating. Oh, yeah, sorry. I meant to... Yeah, I tried, like, I really honestly tried my hardest to tone it down. Do you know what I mean? Like, I was genuinely, in Unity, I was editing things over and over and over again to make it less. But I think what I ended up with is accidentally making it so that the stiffness. Tail is awesome. Yay! Oh, wife. Tail is good. I'm glad. But yeah, I was trying very hard to tone down the physics there, because obviously I don't want it to be extreme or anything. But I think what I ended up doing by accident is making it such that when you have arms down, they look weird shapes. Let me see. Let's see. Maybe. We'll have to work on that. I don't quite know. Be a little texture on them. Oh, I see. And part of that too, we can see twisting it and stuff. The wrists are kind of weird. There's a lot to do, and it's hard to even tell all the things. Let's try the sit-ups, because that's what's redeemed. That's why we're over here. Right? I expect it's gonna be a little strange. The tail is certainly being silly. I'll definitely have to review this VOD later to just get some notes and things. And I'm very sorry about all the nonsense because I've never done this before. I've never had to figure out a new model all on my own. So it's a little bit much. I'm gonna do the steps though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What you got? 10? Kind of? Not really. I'll do the 10th one again. Oh, it's nothing new. Okay, I thought it was something new. I'm being, like, very aware of chat right now is all. Alright, 10. 11. Oh. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. Okay. What you got, Nama? It's all good considering the scope of designing and producing your own 3 model from scratch. Isn't that really great? I'm glad you think so! Yeah, I mean, golly. You know? Golly, I'm so nervous. I mean, it's overall pretty good. Like, we got... I don't think you can tell very well when I'm raising one foot towards the camera backwards, but got toe beans down there, you know? There we go. And we got the beans here. So, I mean, could be a lot worse. Could be a lot worse. I have to tell myself this, or else I'll go insane. Ollie, are we sure nothing's odd? No, not cute, you silly. Here, I need to put this on the main screen so I can... Alright, now I can kind of see things a little better. Okay, so yeah, like I was saying before, the physics there, what I think is happening is that I made it too stiff. So it's like when you have two cubes that are too close together with physics, and so they're trying to move, but because of their physics properties can't move, so it's causing some jittering. I think that's what's happening. There's a lot more clipping there than I was hoping for. You know? Like around the dress there. Now I do kind of see what Grace was talking about. Because the other model has longer sleeves, which means that there is like a noticeable difference between different parts of the arm, whether it's bent or not. And it's also, because it's a Redecorate Studio, it has sort of a default texture on it. So I will have to find out something to do there. Now I am a little curious about the wrist because, yeah, y'all can see how incorrect it is when I turn it around like that. So I'll have to fix that too. I do have 75 squats to get to. Golly, I'm unprepared for any of this at this point. If I were to... How far back does it look like I can go? Okay, pretty much right. A little shorter than expected. This model is technically taller than the other one, but I guess it doesn't matter. Oh! Ah! Okay. Smile. Frown. Sad. Surprise? I guess that one doesn't work. I don't know if I technically have a proper surprise one. I should do squats. Okay. 1, 2, 3. This one moves downwards a lot more when I do that, which is kind of odd. Or maybe it's the same amount, or something. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay. So yeah, it's definitely some things to take care of. This model should technically perform better than the other one. For my computer, because it's got a lot fewer vertices. Like a lot less. Tails being silly back there. So, hopefully that means we can occasionally stream a little bit more of a graphically intense game. Like maybe Baldur's Gate won't have to get the lowest settings. Some things to think about. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. If I stand farther back, does it track better? 35. No, okay. 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Alright. Another sip of water. Still thinking about Grace's comment with the arms. I wonder... Because yeah, it'd have to be a texturing thing. I'm wondering what though. Maybe it's something just around the elbow to make it distinct. Other than that, I can't really think of something. Maybe bracelets or an armband of some kind. Something to think on. Just 25 more. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Alright. Now, we get to the actual art of the stream. I am tempted to redo a tiny bit of the weight painting. Because you can see when I... Oh, that's probably just because it doesn't have a ton of polygons there. Anyway. Alright, let me put this back to the other screen. And we will go maybe there. What are we doing tonight? We're doing some art. Hopefully, anyway. Hopefully the plan is to be, drawing some stuff. Yep. Essentially, like, because we have the new starting soon screen, right? So, it'd be nice if we could get a main screen to, match it. Golly. Yeah. It's gonna be hard to not watch my model the whole time because I'm just so... Like, I really wish there was a way to make the mouth more, sensitive. You know what I mean? Because, really the problem is, it uses blend shapes, right? To, draw about it right now. I don't know what you mean by that, but I should stop procrastinating. Basically, because so the 3D tracker is expecting... Don't worry. Oh, I thought you meant draw about it for some reason. Yeah. Hang on, I need, to map my tablet to HDMI 1. Coolio. We'll open up Krita. Now, we've got some questions to answer. You know? Now let's see if we can find the current one here. Yeah, so this is what it looks like right now. This is what y'all are seeing. what we're gonna do... Going to save this as... We'll save this one as a created document. And then we'll start by adding a new layer. So, golly, yeah, because the thing is, it's expecting to be able to move, like, combine blend shapes, right? Because on a normal 3D model, it has a 3D mouth, so combining between two blend shapes still results in a valid mouth shape. But because I only have static images for each mouth shape, I can only go between, like, full values, basically. So if it's less than, like, if it's between two values, it has to round or just go to the default, which isn't ideal, and it's, like, the big downside to all this, you know? It's why in the past I had previously been trying to make it so that instead of doing static shapes, I would have individual pieces of the mouth, like on the mouth plane texture, be able to move on their own within the larger one in what's called procedural texture. So it would change depending on the blend shape variables. But that turned out to not be able to scale beyond the, scale beyond Blender, basically. Because, in Godot, which I tried first, it's not very doable because, basically everything on a 3D model is texture, or, shaders. And Godot's shaders, while very similar to Blender's, are different enough to make it really difficult. And it's also difficult in Unity. So, yeah. It's just hard, is the main point. So let me... get a... This is only a couple pixels off of the ratio we're looking for. I should be able to scale that and double check. Just wanted to double check that this box here was the correct 16:9 ratio, you know? And it is. So that's cool. That means on ours, we are free to do this. Pretty much. We'll lower the opacity here. What we've got to decide is what we want to... Here, I'm gonna open... Whoops. Cancel. Open recent. So we'll open this on the next page because this is sort of still the same color palette I think we want to be using, perhaps. So, it's tricky because... yeah. I don't know what to do here. Technically, I don't have to do anything. I'm allowed to leave it as it is. But some things about it have been bothering me for ages. Like, for example, whoopsies. Do you see this here? How we have a gradient outside, but inside is just a solid color? Because I couldn't get the gradient to match up. So, it's been in need of an upgrade for a while. It's just that I don't quite know what should make it, you know? So we'll put a line there because that's where the stream avatars walk. Or, like, this plane here is where they walk. Cat Cafe. I'm wondering how to do that, though, is the thing. Speaking of, though... Oh, never mind. Another time. Like, should I be trying to draw, like, little tables and stuff? Kitty trees and tables? Okay. Yeah. I see the vision. So, plants. Plants are good. This box here is where I go. Right? Cozy vibes? Yeah. So, let's start with the wall in the back, which I think can be this color roughly. Right? So we can have, golly, but too much brown will look bad, you know? And I do... golly. I mean, wouldn't it be kinda neat? What if I were to be a little cheeky and Control C, Control V. Alright. Now what if I just shrinkify it? What do you think of this little concept? It doesn't work though, is the problem. Because although having a sort of perspective is good, see the vision? Good. Even though having a sort of perspective is good, problem here is that it doesn't work. You know what I mean? Because, this is the group. You agree though? Yeah. Because these will go towards the vanishing point like there. So I can't just copy it. Which does make it a lot harder, because I don't know what to do. Need to redraw it, yeah. Golly. Alright. So let's assume that our vanishing point is, let's just declare it as here. Right, that seems... Okay, that's a little bit above where all of the streaming avatars seem to walk, so... maybe like right there. Yeah? That should be within... That should be short enough for most of them. I should have it be black now. So... I could also just do like... So, golly, I'm trying to make myself not latch onto the idea of programming an application to make it do it all myself. You know what I mean? Because it would be super duper awesome if I programmed an application that was like streaming avatars that had a bunch of cats that were at a cafe. You know what I mean? And they would sit at tables and order food and stuff. It's very tempting to do that. And I can't because I would explode. You must understand, I would explode. It would be awesome, but I would explode. I think... Don't have that. Yeah. I think what must be done is we have lock-in. Yeah. So... we're gonna have... Thank you. Is it not working? Is it not working? What the heck? What do you mean partially connected? I'll do it manually for right now. What's it not connecting to? Can't connect to Twitch? What the heck? Hang on, hang on. Having it try again. It is being mean to me. Alright, so I guess it just hates me for no reason at all. I did nothing, I promise. We're gonna do kind of an isometric perspective, I think. So just like, instead of going to a vanishing point, we'll just have them all sort of match up. Then we'll have... So what we'll have here is we'll have some isometric perspective booths that you can kind of partially see at the bottom. And then back here above this line, there will be booths that the avatars will walk past. That should work, because we'll imply... And you can copy them, yeah. You can put a table in. Hi, Nuclear Luna. I hope you're well. Smart. Thank you. I hope so. These lines actually aren't vertical. Hungry? Yeah, I am too a little. So it ought to be like that. And then what I ought to do is... I would love a burger right now. It is not burger time. You got yourself. Want one? I can't right now. You must understand. Wanting one and having one are two different things. You can bring me one. You can't though, it's too late at night. But here, we're gonna copy this. Okay, so now is when we have to decide how this is gonna go. I guess we have to do this, right? Why not? It's tricky, isn't it? So, if I were to go and do it like... Whoopsies. I guess triangles would be the most aesthetic, like, not aesthetically pleasing per se, but the easiest. But I don't like it. Ha ba 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 ba. Not cute. Silly. Here. So if I were to then instead copy this part. Oh well, you silly. Thank you. I'm doing my best. I don't know. Golly. I'm so nervous about this model, you know. My goodness, I am quite worried indeed about it. Oh, did I accidentally... There. Meow. Meow. Okay. So instead, we're gonna have to go like this. And the reason for that is, whoopsies, missed some. Is because if we do them at different angles, then we can't copy and paste it across. It's important. Okay. I did this line there at the wrong angle. Okay. So now if I've done this right, I should be able to just go. Oops. Okie dokie. Did too much by accident. Oh, Mickey. Still like that. Maybe this is a good idea. If I do it like this. Okay, hang on. I really shouldn't have. Go. this. Then all I need to do here is paste it. And bring them that way over that perfectly. Maybe we still want the line down there, though. What I'm gonna do here is be a little clever. Oops. And instead of just guessing where the center is, I'm gonna do this. Because now this will definitely be the middle. So just make sure it's the same distance on both sides. Oopsie. Okay. Now we have this. I'm gonna copy and paste it across. We need to make the divider a little bit big because I did that there. This one I am just guessing on because I'm lazy. I may have jinx myself on this. What I'm gonna do really quickly is copy that. Oops. And then, there we go. Darn, I missed just a little teensy amount. Good enough. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. As you see, all right. Whoopsies. Okay. Now, I do realize it looks weird, so I am going to add a little bit of perspective to it. Still isometric, so just a bit of a steeper angle. In fact, what I will do is make this a new layer because unfortunately I did not do this before. So I've got to copy and paste it to that one. Whoops. Oh, hang on, don't need that one. So now we will flatten that, and then we will copy and paste it, and we will go layer, transform, and we'll just kind of hope that it lines up for me. See anywhere it doesn't? No! Hey! Lucky me! So, it doesn't really work, is the problem. Why not? Does it... Yeah, it is because it kind of implies that... I don't know what it implies, but I'm living with it. It's bad, and I will live with it. Going to have a exit door here. All right. Okie dokie. This kinda looks wrong. What I will do is this. Okay. So, let's see. Maybe instead of this one here, we put a couple of, or maybe just one, or maybe a couple or something. So we'll put cat tree. Alright. For which we will need a reference. Because I'm hoping to use this to like give me an excuse to allow the stream avatars to continue being up there. You know? Should be alright. If I go like this, I should actually put this on the layer. So we want to so an avatar is actually kind of big, right? So we're going to probably want a lot of this space to be used for that. I'll have to do. Okay. Now, if I, that should be okay. Then I'd copy this and put basically just another one there. There's a small chance that I make all the streaming avatars cats instead of letting Pokemon be a thing. But I also might not. You never know. Back down here, I think probably will actually want that line to be solid. And then, cause yeah, that will be its thing. Up here, I don't know what to put where chat is. How about I go like this? So here's the idea I'm picturing up right now. I put a wall here to imply that this space is like a building. And maybe I get rid of this door. Put on the wall there instead. So the avatars, I'll probably let them walk through it. Maybe I put something along the lines of a cash register. You know? That'd be good. In the meantime, go like this. Show that the door is open. Yeah. Then outside it can kind of still be a bit of a grassy area like we have now. And so we can let this part up here still be a sky. Okay, so let's see. I'll probably still want to put a clock here. Maybe like that. Yeah. Maybe I I go like this, and then last but not least, erase the part that goes behind it. Okay, dokie. Like that, maybe. Maybe here. Maybe right here. Since we have space, I can put a little display of the, sub-arts. You know, I just have a little display there. Maybe I make it look like a glass case or something. That sounds like a good idea. I'll do it later though. Not yet. So, I am going to need to make this wall a separate layer so that they can actually walk through it. I might need to mess with the scale of things a tiny bit. But at this point, I think we're okay to start coloring some things. I'll take a break really quickly. Because I do kind of need... Oh, whoops, wrong place. I don't plan on changing my be right back screen because I like it. Take care, thanks, I'll be right back. Okie dokie. Took a bit longer because I was getting myself a little snack. And I see Grace has redeemed some setups for me to do. That is the wrong button. Happens. Aba, aba. What this model does really well, it would seem, is going aba, aba. Definitely does need to zoom out a click or two. And scooch down. How's that? Okay, that works. Okay, what? Let's try here, maybe. Oh, golly. One. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. God. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. And 14. Golly. 15. 16. Golly. What? Golly. 18. 19. Oh, God. 20. There we go. No problem. We lived. Okay. There we go. Ba-ba. Let's see. Let's see indeed. I think these ones I'm gonna redo again. Because I realized I should make it match up with the other side better. So we are going to redo that. We want it to be roughly the same for most parts except for the... yeah. Had it right the first time, basically. So let's see. Now is when I get confused. We should be going off the direction. But they can't be because they're close together. What if it actually goes the opposite way? How would that go? Like this? No, that's not. Here's what I think. I think what we will do is just simply space them out. And then we won't have to worry about it. Doing it like this so I can get the spacing right. Well, this looks bad. Maybe like manageably so. Maybe I can live with it. I'll make the back of the seat the other seat. Yeah, I'm figuring out how is the thing. You know? Because from here, I'd like to make it so that the next part of the seat here looks the same as here. But that's just not gonna happen, I think. So I need to, basically, here. What I'm gonna do is... You are not drawing it isometric. Yeah, I realize. Oh well. What I'm gonna do instead is have it sort of pan across, if I can. Maybe. No, that's actually bad. That's worse. Okay. Yeah, we'll do it. I'll do it better. I will simply do it better. Multiple vanishing points. Yeah, I know. I wanted to because it would look nice, you know? But it doesn't work like that, unfortunately. And I know I have, make them all face left. Yeah, I guess so. Work better. Okay, then I guess it's back to plan A, like this. I guess then I should change the ones in back, huh? Instead of the ones in front. Fair enough. Alright. Doesn't matter if this part's messy because I'm drawing over it for the color. Be able to see the tops anyway. What, of these? No. I mean, technically, yes. It's the 4 curves. No. I don't want to. I don't want to do that. I don't think it would look as good. I don't know what that means. Oh, what do you mean? Essentially, I don't want to make the back in the same exact perspective as the front, because then people might be trying to line it up properly. You know how, like, it's supposed to be a little bit, it's supposed to be a bit different. Does it look like it curves though? It's fine. Unless you think it's bad. If you think it's bad, then I'm going to change it. Color them different? I don't know what you're talking about anymore. I'm sorry. It's golly. Okay. Yeah. Okay. No, it's not your fault. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I just can't get these things right sometimes. Blech. I guess I'll try it your way. See how I like it. Let's see. Oh, did the music stopped? Still Corporal music, of course. Okie dokie. Let's see. It'll be fine, and I won't explode, and won't get eaten by monsters or anything. It'll be fine. Make them look darker when you color them in so they are in the background. I don't know. Cause like, yeah, that's a way of doing it. But like, I'm doing things at the same angle, then I'd have... It would go like this, pretty much. And, like, it works, but I don't like it as much. You know what I mean? This is tricky. Oh, that's another quirk of the new model. You can accidentally do that. You think it looks better? Alright. I guess I'll do it that way. Golly. It's just you, cause... Golly, what do I do here? Let's just... So if I go that way, it technically lines up the perspective. But I don't... Let me see. Better mismatch perspectives? I don't know. I kind of disagree. You know what I mean? It's annoying to look at. Okay, I didn't realize it was that bad. Alright. then I guess we're doing it that way. Looks like a mistake. Gotcha. I understand. Okie dokie. Sorry. No. You wouldn't say it unless you meant it. Don't mean to have this much control. No, I get it. I just do not want to disappoint, so I'm not going to, quite frankly. You tried to see what you like? I did! And you said it was annoying. Therefore, we're doing it this way. Yes, indeed. Now I've also got to make sure I move this to be more in the center there. Okay. Because... golly. The thing is, it was supposed to be, like, I don't know, a lack of depth for this part. You know what I mean? Like, Like, it makes it look more like a 3D area, which is good if you're trying to draw a 3D area. I'm trying to draw two separate 2D areas. I know it's isometric now, but I don't... Oh, yeah, Is that what you wanted? Well... no. Trying to figure it out. Let's see. Because the reason I brought up isometric before was for this front part. Because I wasn't able to do the same as I did before. You know? Because I can't do this sort of thing in the front because it doesn't line up that way. You know? I mean, it could, but it doesn't, is the thing. And that's because of the way that it is. Maybe? I don't know. I don't know much of anything. Golly. Make the background 2D. Yeah! That's what I did. That's what this is. It just implies a little bit of depth. Just for funsies. Because it would look strange if it were just the boxes, you know? It's this part here that I'm struggling with, because I can't quite figure out how I should make it. The fact that they're all at the same perspective is what makes it appear 2D. So... That's fine. That part's fine. Or I think, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, the front part is the part that's wrong. What would happen if I were to... Because we know that it doesn't work to just go like this for all of them. But if we copy this, we'll grab a new layer. Or, here, what I want to try is if I copy this. No, never mind. Actually, never mind. We're just going to grab a new layer. So, how's about... we go like this and have it sort of... How's that? No, I don't like it, in fact. So if the... how's about... we try... just copying what's up there, pretty much exactly. Well, it doesn't quite work. Kinda does, but mostly doesn't. Let me try it anyway. So I enlarge it a little bit. Like, it would go kind of like this, and then... yeah, okay, I can live with this. Does this... okay. That's passable, I guess. Like, kinda works. And then we'd grab a brown reddish. Maybe I even... Well, I can't leave the... Okay, hang on. I'll probably leave the line art in. Because I'm lazy and bad at things, so I don't feel like changing it. Real. I will probably go back on that very shortly, because I'm also a perfectionist, and quite simply, it's not perfect if the line art's still there. Or rather, it is and it isn't. It's complicated. It would just match other things more nicely if there was no more line art. Although the gym room I drew, I left the line art on. Don't know why. It was a strange choice by me. But it's fine, I'll live. I have so far anyway. I will actually, I can just copy the table, because the table is disconnected. Okie dokie. And I can copy and paste different chair pieces also. Oh, how interesting. That one I didn't line up properly. Back eraser. Okay. There we go. As it should be. Or at least better. It's not gonna be great, and I'm gonna have to live with that forever and ever and ever. Okay. Center these things a little. This. Okie dokie. It was, yeah, golly. But that's hard. You know what I mean? No, I'm always worrying. Maybe I should instead grab... Oh, that's the same. It would be so cool. Don't tempt me, Timmy. I will explode. It's so many different things. Whoopsies. Cancel. so many different things that you have to keep track of. Okay, so never mind on that. You believe in me? No, you shouldn't. I mean, I've already got so many projects. No. Haven't finished anything, Kimmy. I've never finished a single project in my life. I can't start another. No. Sip of water time. Papa. I go to bed soon. Yeah, I've got work in the afternoon tomorrow. Not cute, silly. You have an 8 AM, golly. Yeah, get some rest. Be up for a bit? Okay. He'll go at midnight. Oh, I might just end stream, honestly. At this point, yeah, it's good enough to end the stream. Yeah, I'm tired. I need some rest. So, you're proud of me? Thank you. You're the best, you know. I'm gonna send y'all here. I need to pause the music because I want room for my thoughts in my... Bye. Good night.